It's a shocking and heart-rending tale of apathy right here in the national capital. One that led to the death of a day-old baby. A baby who could have been saved had someone shown a little concern or humanity. 3 leading government hospitals in Delhi turned the baby away. The baby needed to be on ventilator support and the infant's parents could not afford a private hospital. So they went to a government hospital. After the first refused, he was taken to the next and then the next. Kalavati Hospital, Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital and LNJP all allegedly refused admission to the baby, citing shortage of beds. They didn't even offer an oxygen cylinder.
Just 1 day old, a little baby, literally for several hours along with his family, went door to several hospitals, but nobody came to the rescue. Joining me is the father to tell us the tragic tale, and also, the mother has just been discharged from the hospital, not just dealing currently with not just the physical pain, but also the mental trauma of losing a child. मैं आपसे जानना चाहती हूँ, छोटा सा कमरा में पूरा परिवार रहता है. आपने कहा कि प्राइवेट अस्पताल में पहले ट्रीटमेंट चल रहा था, लेकिन वहाँ पर इतना बिल आया कि आप वहाँ पर अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाए.
यस मैम, वहाँ का बिल 10,000 रुपये पर जाएगा. यहाँ तक कि मैं 4,000 रुपये मंथली कमाने वाला हूँ. सर, मैं 10,000 रुपये मैं कहीं अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकता. जहाँ तक कि उनकी लिमिट थी कि उन्होंने कहा था कि 25,000 तक में आपका वाइफ का ट्रीटमेंट पूरा हो जाएगा, मगर वहाँ पे हमने कम से कम 30,000 रुपये दे चुके हैं. मगर फिर भी अभी डिस्चार्ज लाते लाते उन्होंने कहा था 5,000 बैलेंस और बच रहा है. मैंने उनको फिर भी यूँ कहा कि मैं
आप वहाँ का ट्रीटमेंट नहीं अफोर्ड कर सकते थे, इसलिए आपने एक एम्बुलेंस बुलाई और फिर आप इस गवर्नमेंट अस्पताल में लेकर गए उनको. पहले कलावती गए थे. कलावती हॉस्पिटल में क्या हुआ?
मैम, कलावती हॉस्पिटल में जाके हम सीधा डॉक्टर से मिले इमरजेंसी में, मगर डॉक्टर ने वहाँ पे सीट से उठने तक की दिक्कत नहीं ली. उन्होंने डायरेक्टली हमें यूँ कह दिया कि बेड अवेलेबल नहीं है, ना तक कि वो मशीन अवेलेबल है जिससे कि बच्चा बच सके.
कलावती हॉस्पिटल में ले जाया गया, उसके बाद उसको आरएमएल हॉस्पिटल में ले जाया गया. दोनों हॉस्पिटल हमारे अंडर नहीं आते, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के अंडर आते हैं. और उसके बाद एलएनजेपी में ले जाया गया, जहाँ पर तुरंत उसका इलाज स्टार्ट किया गया. अनफॉर्चुनेटली बच्चा नहीं बचा. और जहाँ तक ये कहना है कि उसको एडमिट नहीं किया गया, एडमिशन इलाज के बाद होता है. इमरजेंसी के अंदर इलाज स्टार्ट कर दिया गया था, एडमिशन वाला इशू नहीं था. एडमिशन के लिए मना नहीं किया था. एलएनजेपी में किसी को मना नहीं किया था.
मैंने वो न्यूज़ देखी है और हम उस पर इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रहे हैं. आई विल लेट यू नो आफ्टर सम टाइम.
कि एक छोटे से नर्सिंग होम में एक प्रीमेच्योर बच्चे का जन्म किया, उसके बाद उसको पहले कलावती सरन और फिर आरएमएल अस्पताल में ले जाया जा सका. इन सभी अस्पतालों में शायद, और हमारे अस्पताल के जैसे ही, बेड्स और वेंटिलेटर यूनिट्स के लिए कम मिलते हैं. आरएमएल में उनको बताया गया कि उसका हार्ट ऑलमोस्ट आधा हो गया. मतलब उसके बाद वो लोग यहाँ लोकनायक में आए हैं. कुछ उनका टाइम वेस्ट हुआ है क्योंकि वो किसी गलत गेट पे खड़े रहे हैं. उसके बाद जब वो कैजुअल्टी में पहुँचे हैं, उस तक पेशेंट ऑलरेडी डेड हो चुका था.
And tracking that story for us is my colleague Sonal Mehrotra, who now joins us from the capital. Sonal, this is such a sad story at so many different levels. 3 of Delhi's leading government hospitals allegedly turning that 1-day-old baby away whose life could have been saved had somebody admitted the child and offered immediate treatment. And the father of the baby there telling you that just because I earn 4,000 rupees a month and cannot afford a private hospital, does that mean my baby does not have the right to live?
Well, that's right, Neha, and we come to you from the bylanes of Mangolpuri, one of the, really outskirts areas in Delhi. The families have come from very, very humble means. A 1-room apartment where the entire family really stays, around 6 to 7 members there. And the wife, who's been discharged from the hospital after her premature delivery, is still recuperating. In fact, we're being told the family has still not been able to pay the complete dues of that particular private hospital. But what exactly happened? We're made to understand here that first, she was admitted to the hospital on Sunday, and when they realized the child was premature, it required almost 10,000 rupees to sustain the child on a ventilator per day in the private hospital. And the father very clearly states, with 4,000 rupees of monthly income, I could either provide for my child or get food for the entire family. So that's when they decided to move to government hospital. They first went to Kalavati, where we are told very categorically that the father pleaded to the CMO, who kept sitting on his chair and did not move an inch, even didn't step out to have a look at the child who was still inside the, in the CATS ambulance. From there, he's without outrightly even seeing the child, they were told that, this hospital is not capable enough, please take him to RML. They then took him to RML, another few hours lost there. And there also the father, the grandfather says he literally, at the feet of the doctors requested them time and again to just have a look at the child. The doctor did come after several hours. He went inside the ambulance to have a look at the child, but realizing how critical the situation was, he said that the hospital was not competent enough, they did not have beds, and there was no ventilator free to provide for the child. And that's when, in a last resort, they took him to LNJP. Now, LNJP does fall under Delhi government, and there we are told that the child was taken inside the emergency ward, but unfortunately it was too late by then and the doctors declared him dead. That's the story that the family is telling us. But what's even more shocking, Neha, after all of this is the response that we are getting from all these hospitals. The MS, we tried of one of the hospitals, said very categorically that, there is an inquiry, we shall investigate. And on the other hand, we've got the Health Minister of Delhi saying that indeed there is a crisis of ventilators and beds and that we are looking into it. But this is not a one-off case. There are several cases like these which keep coming. The problem really is, and the question which needs to be answered by the authority is that till when, how long will it take for them to put systems in place so that not every life is lost in this manner?